Hi, this is Shawn Neal. I teach 7th grade reading language arts, and I am going to take you on a quick tour of my classroom and just kind of how things work and the design of my classroom and the seating options. When the students walk in, the very first thing that we have is where they can grab their vocabulary books and also their reading notebooks. And notice that I teach 3 classes, so each classroom is organized into different stacks, and the kids earn bonus points for restacking them neatly. And so I did not fix these. These are for at the end of the school day. I mean, it's not perfect, but hey, I'll take it. So each class got a point today for stacking. Also, some of our seating options, just so you know that it doesn't have to cost a lot of money to have flexible seating in your classroom. For instance, this table was a donation. It had several stools that went with it, which ended up breaking. So when my daughter and I were thrifting, we found these chairs for, I think they were like $6 each. And they go perfectly. The students love sitting back here, and I do have it on a first come first serve seating option or rotation. When the students get tired of sitting in a certain area, they can move to another option. Books, more books. Here's another little area that the kiddos love to sit and do their work together, and this is actually donation also. I think it was someone put it on our school site. Here it is, come get it. And of course I ran and grabbed it. Stand up desk. Several students who love to stand and work love this option. This little kidney shaped table works great for a group. The kids love it because it's kind of a room with a view, an area with a view, but also it's a great place for me to pull back kiddos in groups if I need to work on specific skills. The way that, we can't forget about our giant books. I do teach English language arts, and we added this feature to the classroom this year, and I absolutely love it because they are books that my husband made. I think he did Luan and just kind of like nailed and glued them together, and then my daughter and I painted them. But it's a really nice focal point and a really nice color pop in the classroom to make it very welcoming and inviting. Our classroom library, I divided, if you are a book listener, I'm sorry, not book listener, the book whisperer, we had to read that. We got to read that book for teacher development, and we were able to divide our classroom books. I had some students help me into different genres. So right now I actually have 4 different shelves. Here's just some different sets of books divided into genres, which make it really easy because the students have a 25 book requirement, so they're able to just come back and pull a book to go along with the genre they're working on. This library is obviously the students' favorite place. It's a great place. The kids love to come in the morning and just hang out and chat, and every morning it's just kind of packed back here, and it's a great gathering place for 7th graders. It's a great place for me to connect with kids. We've had a lot of prayer moments back in this corner, and also when the kids read, if they are in the privilege, they're able to come back and read during reading time. And once again, don't think that adding these types of items to your classroom has to be expensive. Everything here was pretty much donated. I have really great friends with really nice taste. This little coffee table I think I got for $5 at the Goodwill, and I just spray painted it, and a futon and a cute little book table, some lamps, and I think really honestly the only thing that I bought was this rug and maybe this little chair, and maybe $10 for the lamps or something. So we're looking at maybe like $50, $60 for this area, and it definitely has added a lot to our classroom. And this year I also decided to bring in tables versus desks. I am not opposed to desks. I do love them at times, but I have such large class sizes. It's just a better added for better classroom flow, and I can and also collaboration, and I'm able just to work with individual groups of students and maneuver between each group, which is awesome. I think everything else is probably kind of self-explanatory. As far as organization, and right now we are actually doing a unit on the Westing game. And so the students, we've used file folders because they're detectives and they're cracking the case. And so they are able to keep their folders in this really cool thing, which I found at the Goodwill for a couple dollars, I think. And once again, they did all of this. They are responsible for returning their items at the end of the day, and they earn classroom points for doing so, and it's very motivating to them. And so we kind of keep a really nice flow as far as, because I know some people say flexible seating options add chaos to their classroom, but I think as long as you set the bar high and you have great expectations for the students and they know what's expected of them, that the rest will just kind of come easily. So anyway, please feel free to ask questions or email me if you have any questions on just classroom design, seating, flexibility, making your classroom a warm and welcoming place. Thank you.